For 30 years, this extraordinary building in the heart of North Dorset has been shored up with scaffolding. It was an old carpenter's workshop and built in the Victorian times, but over the last 2 years, I've made it a bit of a passion project to bring it back to life. Here in the heart of Hinton St Mary is the Hinton Workspace. Come and have a look. So what did we learn from COVID? Absolutely nothing, it would appear. We learned that we really were unproductive. It didn't do our mental health any good. But now so many people are trying to work from home, particularly in rural areas. That's so challenging. So we've tried to create this beautiful world-class space where you can escape the house and be the best you can be. We've got phone pods to make those private calls or Zooms, and as many breakout spaces as we can. We've tried to stay true to the history of the building with all sorts of touches relating to the history of it being a carpenter's workshop. So the sitting room is a bit more casual. You can work and choose your own space, or you could be more soft seating with the fire and just have your laptop on your knee, put your feet up on the desk. And once again, we've got the breakout spaces. So 2 separate meeting rooms. And in these you can have up to 4 to 6 people, be private, or just come in here on your own and sit and work. I am literally useless at home because by the time I've got the kids to school, I haven't even cleared up the boiled eggs. So to get in somewhere like this and actually be productive amongst like-minded people has really made all the difference. We've created a separate area. So this is the kitchen. You can bring your own lunch in. We'll be bringing lunch in as well. Really good coffee, an absolute essential. So 3 floors is 3 spaces. Come up the stairs and see the last one. The top of the building, you'll find the long room. You can see why we called it the long room. What's great about here is we can host up to 20 people. You can bring your team here, you can have a good old chinwag, you can put out the presentations. But I'm really pleased with the colour and the feel of you being enclosed, feeling cosy, really getting the opportunity to focus either on your own or in your team. And the last bit of secret, I think with all these places, it's so important to have a breakout space. And here's the snug. All our research told us that breakout spaces are really important in a communal workspace, and the snug is the one I'm most proud of. If you really want to be secret, if you really want to get away, if you want to have a gang up here to brainstorm, this is the place to do it. It's enclosed, you're cocooned, you've got everything you could want to really bring out the best in you and your team and really focus and concentrate. So you'll have an app on your phone so you can access the building 24/7, but it'll be manned 5 days a week from 8:30 till 5:30. And that means that Kate and Mish and the team will be always on hand for anything that you need. And that might be walking your dog, dogs are welcome, just saying hello and booking you in terms of a room and meetings. Or it might be that we can take your laundry off you and get it sorted. Or it might be that you just need some printing doing. But we will be manned 5 days a week, but you'll have access 24/7. So the ground floor is a little bit more industrial. We've got painted concrete floor, just good old desks just to come down and get stuff done. The pods I'm really pleased with. It means you can just get in there, get some calls done, do some Zooms. All the time I've tried to have touch points for the history of the building. So I went a bit mad and bought 40 old tape measures off eBay. But that's made quite a nice feature. And we've done the same back here. So collected old tools to represent the history of this great building. It was such a place of creativity throughout its whole life, and that was more industrial. Now, of course, it's more about bringing people together in a working community. And this table I'm really pleased with because Nigel Bastable, who works over the way, is an amazing carpenter. His grandfather and granny met here on the estate. He then worked here as a carpenter. Nigel Bastable's Dad worked here as a carpenter and now he's just across the way working. And this beautiful table Nigel made from the old roof struts here on the workspace. As we were taking it down, we saved them and he made them and saved Save the nails as well. So this is really cool, and hopefully throughout this there's a real sense of the history of the place, but its change of use will bring people and community back together and hopefully make them really creative and productive.